Amber, the Huga Stitcher. Welcome to my home here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I'm so excited that you decided to join me today because I have a really fun episode planned. I have been thinking about doing a WIP parade for a couple of weeks as I have been enjoying Flosstube and seeing other Flosstubers do their WIP parades, and it's been a lot of fun. So I thought I would jump on and do the same. I looked back at all of my current works in progress, and I have a total of 16 of them that I'm excited to share with you today. But 12 of those were actually brand new starts from 2022. So, you know, that's pretty much like one a month that I started. I think it must be because I started a Flosstube channel. Typically before that, I would stick to like one project at a time, maybe 4 projects in a year, one for each season. That's sort of what I used to go for, and I enjoy stitching that way too. I do love to have a project going for a while and see the progress and, you know, continue on. But, you know, having a Flosstube channel just opened up a whole new world of brand new projects and new challenges. So yeah, 12 new starts last year. So I'm excited to share them all with you today to see where I am. And I looked back, I have a few left over from 2021 that have all been coming along. And I also have a brand new start that I started in January 2023. So let's jump in, let's get started. I'll start off with my oldest work in progress, which is Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. I'm so excited to show you guys this. I have been working on this project for a while, and I'm just gonna say it right now. Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow is a very large project that I think it's gonna take me a while to get through. You know, and we all have great intentions when we get a new project and start something new. And this has a lot of stitching. So I'm just gonna say it right now, this is a legacy cross stitch. This is something that's gonna take me years to complete, which I'm totally fine with. I love how this project has, you know, broken into different blocks. And each time you complete a block, it's like finishing a project. So that's exciting. I'm gonna keep going on this. I love every stitch of it. Currently working on the 3rd block here. So I'll show you where I am. This is done on 40 count legacy linen by Picture This Plus. I love it. I love working on it. I'm using 1 strand of DMC, and yeah, I love it. It's amazing. I love the fabric. I love the coverage. The colors are great. Yeah, as you can see, I haven't gotten very far on this 3rd block, but I want to get back to it. It's almost the full coverage piece. Well, there's a little bit that's not stitched, but there is a lot of stitching. See that big moon in the middle there? And the horse, all the brown at the bottom. Yeah, there's still a long way to go on that one. But look at the center. Oh, I love those witches there. This is such a fun project. So Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow by Carriage House Sampling. Love it. My oldest WIP. Next up, I have another Halloween stitch. I started this October 2021. This is Nora Corbett's Luna, Bewitching Pixie. Love. I have decided to stitch many of these, and I have all of them I've done on the milk chocolate 32 count linen by Witch Elts, and I'll show you where I am. There she is. Amazing color, right? I love these pumpkins. I have a little bit of the green Krynic in there. Super sparkly. I love using Krynic. You know, I hear a lot of people talk about Krynic and how it's not enjoyable to stitch with, and I've been there. I get it. But, you know, once you've gotten it into your fabric, adding that sparkle, the bling, it just makes the project. I love using it. Nora Corbett always has so many beads and treasures that go in her designs, and that's what I'm drawn to. I'm drawn to the sparkle. This one has one of those purple teardrop crystals. So fun. I think it goes right in the center here. It's kind of a part of a necklace that she's wearing, I think. That it kind of comes down, yeah, right in the center there. Really beautiful. I love the colors. I haven't gotten any of the teals in there really, just a few little pops of teal that have that are in the design in her hat and a little bit on her dress, but there's much more, and beautiful red beads that are going to go in there too. Kind of those checkered spots. Really fun. Yeah. So that's Luna. I can't wait to get back to her. I think I'm going to finish her in 2023. There's still a lot left, but I can do it. I'm looking forward to finishing that one up. And then next I have an Owl Forest embroidery. This is Alice. There she is, Alice in Wonderland. So great. So I recently had just done a couple of pages of this stitch along. Here, the rabbit and Alice. I completed that just like last month, I think. But I'm loving how this one is coming along. Really, really fun. I have these beautiful threads from Owl Forest Embroidery. I had ordered the kit, you know, I think it was, well, when did I start this? October 2021. So I think I had ordered it in the summer when the stitch along was going along. So these are hard to get right now because Owl Forest Embroidery is from Russia. And I have seen people order kits, but I don't know how they're getting them. So if somebody knows, put a message below, let all of us know how you can get your hands on them if you can. But yeah, they're really fun to work with. I really enjoy it. So that's my progress on Owl Forest Embroidery, Alice in Wonderland. I love the center. The Queen of Hearts, her dress, so amazing. There you go. Up next, I have what I started in January 2022. This is my stocking. This is Enchanted Ornament Stocking by Dimensions, a gold collection kit. That was a gift from my boss, Barb from Lizzie Bees. I absolutely love this pattern. It's so amazing. I haven't made a ton of progress on this, and I was really hoping to do more this holiday season and just didn't get around to it, but I'm hoping to bring this out again soon to make some more progress. But here's what I've gotten so far. This is basically, I had started, I believe, in the center and found the first ornament in the stocking. And this one still needs its back stitching so that you can see the detail in the tree and on these houses, but it's beautiful. I have seen a few Flosstubers that I came across over the holiday and that were stitching this stocking, and it looks amazing. The colors in here, all the little detail with the tassels and the greens and the blues, like so many beautiful colors in this, and that pop of red on the cardinal there is to die for. I absolutely love this stocking. I want to finish this so badly and make some more progress because I would love to see it all come together. I've never made a stocking before, so I want to complete one so that I can get going and start one for each of my family members. I think that would be amazing. So there we go. That is my January 1st start from last year, the stocking. And next up is the Snowman Wish You by Thistles. Here is the photo. The Snowman Wish You, that's right. I love this one because of the snowman. I think you can carry this on into January and February. We still are very snowy here. Still lots of snow on the ground. And yeah, this one's so adorable. So not a ton of progress done on this one, actually. I picked it up last January, started it, and I haven't made any progress yet, but I think I would like to get this out this month and do some more. This is stitched on 32 count vintage country mooka. It's the same fabric that I had stitched Alice in Wonderland on. I had an extra piece, like I cut off what I had left over on it and thought these colors would look amazing. Cute little needle minder. There we go. I have an idea. So every year, my father-in-law makes us a Christmas card, and he is an amazing artist. He does like the most cutest things for our kids too. They just love this. So this card's been sitting on our mantle, and I don't want to get rid of it. Like, obviously we're going to keep this. And I thought this would be, it's made with really good, you know, on really good paper, really thick. I thought it would be kind of cool to, you know, punch holes in it and use it as a floss drop card where I could hang all of my colors for this snowman project. So I think I'm going to do that if my kids are okay with it, because then I'll still keep it and be able to use it and love it. Yeah. I got the idea from another Flosstuber. I wish I could remember who it was, where they recycle everything. They reuse Christmas cards and, you know, things like that, and make floss tags and you know, what are they called? Floss cards, where you have the holes in each one and put your colors in. So I'm gonna give that a try, hopefully with this project. I think it suits it perfectly. So really cute. That's the Snowman Wish You by Thistles. Up next, I have another Owl Forest embroidery. This one is Emerald City. So much sparkle in this one. I'm going to be getting back to this right away too. I typically go back and forth between my two Owl Forest embroidery, Alice in Wonderland or Emerald City, and I just recently worked on it in December. So in January, I would love to get back to this and do some more of Emerald City. I have big plans to make this one extra sparkly. The floss that we use is the DMC E699. Super sparkly. This stuff is really hard to work with, I find, but it is in the design. There are some like they're almost like Smyrna crosses, but I'm also adding in some extra bling. I have some crystals that I want to use to make the Emerald City really sparkle. I might even do some gold sparkly floss, just very similar to this DMC, and put in some sparkle in between here, because I just want the Emerald City to pop, like be super sparkly on the design. So there we go, Emerald City. Wow, yeah, just looking at all of my projects here with you guys, it just makes me want to stitch on them. I wish I had all the time, all the hours in the day to stitch away. It is fun. I do have many plans to add some DMC toile in this project too. There is a witch in the project, and she has a really cool dress that I think would be fun to add in some toile. I've never used it before, so I want to give it a try. And in the design, there is also a heart. So I found a gem that might fit perfectly in it. We'll see. You know, I have a whole bag. I've been collecting things for Emerald City. I have a whole bag full of things that I'm hoping to incorporate into the design to make it extra fun. I'm excited to share with you my Owl Forest embroidery. This one's called Patchwork Calendar. I started this last year, February 2022. And I started right here on the February. The calendar, the way that it goes is like by season. So this was winter, spring, fall, no, winter, spring, summer, fall. There we go. It's like, wait a minute, how did I get that wrong? So I had started it in February, and this is how it has turned out. These have been really fun to do. Every month you just grab a new piece and a new color, and away you go. So those are those adorable squirrels. So cute. Here was March. These are the sheep. You know, just grabbing the color, stitching the border, having just one strand that you need to, no color changes. It's just an easy stitch. This one is April, the bunnies. Very Eastery colors, I love it. Oh yeah, I love this one. The blues, those snails, that's gorgeous. Beautiful colors. Beautiful butterflies. And bumblebees. This was the last one that I had done. And then I took a break. But just recently, I'm very excited to let you know that I started the January block, because last year I started in February, so I missed that month. And this is where I am. I'm almost done. I haven't been able to put this down. Every time I get a moment, I pick up the color and stitch away. I've been working on it for 3 or 4 days, I think, and it's almost done. I just got to complete this border and then I'm done. but it's been so fun. The colors on this one are just beautiful. The way that it changes from the pink to the yellow to the green. Every time I get to that yellow, I want to make sure I get every stitch in there. It's so pretty. Ah, so good. So there we go. That's Patchwork by Owl Forest Embroidery Patchwork Calendar. So I'll get back to this probably in August where I left off, so I can finish it up. I'm really hoping to make these into project bags one day. That would be amazing, right? What will I do with these, right? So it'd be kind of neat to, I have no idea how to make a project bag, just saying that now, but I would love to learn. I have a sewing machine, and you know, I think it'd just be really cool to get some fabric that kind of, maybe the fabric that has bumblebees, or, you know, has colors that would go good with this, and sort of quilt something that would make into a project bag. Be really fun. So that's my goal with those ones, but we'll get there. One day we'll get there. Awesome. All right, so the next project that I wanted to share with you is Tiny Modernist Zodiac Signs. So the next one that I plan to do is Aquarius, which the zodiac sign Aquarius starts on January 20th. And lasts a month, right? So I think I want to pick that up. That's where I am in the stitch. Is I've done Pisces and Aries, and I want to get to Aquarius. So that'd be so cool. But isn't this pattern so fun? I love it. I think my only challenge with this one has been starting it on 40 count linen. I've used 40 count linen before, but this one, because it's such a dark fabric, has been really challenging, but with good lighting and good magnification, I can do it. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing finished. So here it is. This is what I've done so far. So this is 40 count linen, 1 strand of DMC over 2 strands of linen. Oh, it's just like out of this world, this fabric. This is called Gothic by Picture This Plus. And these are the amazing colors. Oh, just looking at this, I want to do this right now. I want to stitch on this. I got to do a little bit more of the border so that I can get to the spot where Aquarius is. And then I want to stitch it. January 20th, I think, is when I'm gonna get this out and work on it for the month. Here we go. All right, zodiac signs. Next up, we have Mirabilia Mooka. Oh my gosh, biggest, largest design I've ever done by Nora Corbett. Absolutely love it. I'm looking forward to getting back to this right away. I've decided to stitch it on 32 count Water Lily Linen by Witchelt. And here is where I am so far. So I had started right in the middle of the project. And what I think I want to do, like, I would love to get up to her, you know, her face and her wings and all of that, but I'll get there. This is a really large project. What I want to do actually is get to a little bit more of this brown. This was the page split, and so I had started in the middle, and you know, I just wanted to get down and get into these beautiful greens, but I want to get back into, you know, it's kind of a difficult time when you have it between 2 pages, so you kind of have to look at this side and then look at that side and kind of keep going back and forth, but I want to get through that part so that wherever I feel like stitching, if it's on one side of the design or on the other, I can just pick it up and go. So I want to get through through that middle section of more of her bed. So pretty. Here are some of the beautiful water lilies that are used in this design. The colors are so pretty. Oh my gosh, what have we got here? Sticks and stones and salt and pepper. Gorgeous. Here's another one that will go around the border. This one's called Blue Lavender. So pretty. And this one I believe is part of her bed. It's called Sable. Really, really fun. I can't believe there's 4 silks in there. Those are really pretty. But there's so many other things in this design too. Tons and tons of beading. I just have it on my table here in front of me and I'm just looking at them. They just sparkle so much. Some of the colors are so different from each other. But we've got greens and pinks. Oh my gosh. There's also some gems in there, some crystals. Those are like the ones that look like flowers. gorgeous. Here's another really kind of a coppery color, so pretty. Oh, I'm not done. There's more. Look at all these different colors. When I purchased this one and kitted up, it takes 4 or 5 packages of this one here. This is a petite bead. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of them in this. Unbelievable. Purples and oranges. Yeah, I can't wait to get more progress done on that one. It's gonna be amazing. I can just picture it like all done, all together. Oh, like where am I gonna put this? Maybe in my bedroom? I don't know. In my Stitchy space, my new Stitchy space maybe one day. It's absolutely gorgeous. Those candles, so good. This next project I started June 2020 last year. This is Teresa Wentzler, my very first one that I've ever done by this designer called Lily Maiden. So good. So good. Here's my progress. Very proud to show you that Teresa Wentzler's patterns are no joke. They're not the easiest to do. I'm learning this as I'm going along. It has a lot of specialty stitches, you know, and also like blending filament, using 2 strands of DMC, different colors, just different techniques that I'm not, you know, you have to be in the right mood to stitch on this, and also just have the patience, I guess, you know, like you're not going to get a ton done when you pick this up. You're going to grab a color, you're going to do a couple stitches, and away you go. But it's been really, really fun. I can't wait to get back to this one again. I want to complete the other half of her wing and get some more sparkle in this, and some more of these greens. I haven't even gotten to any of the pink colors in this design. Actually, there's something I wanted to mention about a Teresa Wentzler. On the back, it has all of, you know, the flosses that you would need and any of the 2 colors that you would need together. And as I was kitting this up, I was like, wow, there's a lot of colors. There's so many colors in this design. And typically when you get a new design, a lot of the times they'll number the DMC and put them in order. Sometimes not. But what I noticed as I was going through, you know, the way that it's laid out is she had placed them in colors. So, you know, as I kitted it up exactly how it was on the back, and, you know, the purples are together, the pinks are together, the yellows, the greens, which I appreciate because you're looking for the color and, you know, okay, I need 500 or I need these 2 colors together. I have them together one side by side as I go through. So I just appreciated that, and I've never seen anybody do that before. So I thought that was really worth noting. But I'm excited to get these pinks into the design, some more of these purples. You know, I've just done a lot of greens so far, so it'd be really great to get some colors from her dress in this design. It's gonna be fun, really beautiful. Looking forward to doing some more on her. Lily Maiden by Teresa Wentzler. So good. There we go. And this one I started, this is Dutch Beauty. I started right for my birthday last year. This was my birthday start. I'm gonna say this again. This is also a project that's gonna take me a very long time to complete. I'm gonna call this a legacy stitch as well. Legacy meaning like this might take me 5 to 10 years to do. This is no joke. Whenever I post on Instagram or talk about Dutch Beauty, there's always a comment from somebody saying like, oh, I started that one 10 years ago and it's collecting dust, you know, because it's such a large project. But if you've ever watched Karen and Brennan from Fox and Rabbit, they have like, I think Karen stitched it and it's in the back of their, you know, background. It's humongous. Absolutely beautiful. I want that in my life. I want this hanging on the wall. Me and my best friend, she also picked up this design and has been stitching it and making great progress. We're going in different directions. I have completed the first page and she's moved on to the second page. She's going across like this. I'm going to be stitching mine going down like this. I want to get these 3 pieces done and then move my way across because I stitch it in hand. So I want to be able to like roll up the fabric and keep stitching. That's why I wanted to do it that way. This is a huge piece of fabric. I'm stitching this on 40 count, Vintage Country Mocha by Zweigart. But this is where I've gotten so far. I'm making my way down. I'm gonna do some more on this right away. I want to get some more of the border done and move on to these flowers, this vase. It's gonna be so pretty. The colors, everyone, they're so beautiful. There they are, all done in DMC. So pretty. Yes, I can't wait to get some more pinks into the design too, with this flower and the vase and everything, the pinks and the light pink. Oh, it's so romantic to me. I don't know. I just love them. I love the colors. So good. Dutch Beauty, my birthday start, Legacy Stitch. Look at this fabric. I'm just gonna show you just for a visual how big it's actually going to be. This was a full, what would you call this? Fat half? Oh my gosh. It's gonna be so big. Here we go. Take up the whole screen. One day I'm gonna finish this and it's gonna be like the proudest moment ever. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, I love this design. There we go. All right, on to the next design. I started this one. This would have been October 2022. This is Stargazer by Nora Corbett. I've had this in my collection for a long time and it was just calling to me. I found another couple of Flosstubers who are stitching this right now. We got Laura Lala D Stitches. She's making great progress on hers. Cindy Love and Stitch. She just started. It was her brand new January 1st start. So I'm so excited to have some Flosstubers to stitch this with. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. I'm doing it on 32 count. Amber by Witch Up. And this is where I've gotten. I didn't stitch on it for very long. I think I, worked on it for the month, made it, some great progress by getting her face and most of her hair done, getting the back stitching done to kind of form her face, which I love doing. That's always a treat. And then I'm gonna get to work down into her dress, which is stunning. Stargazer, yeah. Yes. All right, and then up next I have the stitch along that I started last year. I started it on my first snowfall here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. And this is Spring Quaker by Lila Studio. So my intention was to start this on the very first snowfall and stitch it through the winter. The hashtag that we are using is Spring is Sure to Follow, Sal. So fun. So here's what I've done so far. So I had decided to stitch this following the alphabet. So I had started with ABC and made my way through the Quaker and did D, E, F. You see, and just so I'm going back and forth with the letters and stitching the motifs around there. I'm so proud of this one. It's coming along so quickly. One thing that shocked me about the design, when I got to these beautiful flowers here, I saw that it called for like the stem of the flower. It called for 310 black, and this pink color for the petals, that part didn't surprise me, but the black, and I can't believe how much I love it. I think it looks so cool in the design. It'll be so beautiful when it's finished. I can't wait to get into the basket in the middle here. Oh, I'm hoping that I can complete all of the Quaker around before spring, and then during spring to stitch the basket in the middle with the houses, the bouquet of flowers, and get that Spring is Sure to Follow. I have to apologize for my dog. She's like moaning and groaning down there. That's Stella, my chocolate lab. She's amazing. But she's right beside me making all that noise. Sorry about that. But yeah, the Spring Quaker by Lila Studio. So fun. If you want to join us using the hashtag Spring is Sure to Follow Sal on Instagram, you're welcome to jump in and join us anytime. There were some people who started during the winter solstice, and this stitch really was just intended to start and to help us get through the winter. and have something to look forward to in the springtime. So it's gonna be great. I can't wait to get back to this and get some more progress and get more into that alphabet and those Quaker. There's two more Quakers here that have a different color that I'm excited to get into. This one here and this one here. Actually, it's the same color as this one, but you know, there's a lot of the same brown color that I've been stitching, so I'm excited to get into these. And this cute little bee skip there, the bees, the bunny rabbits down at the bottom is gonna be so good. So looking forward to getting some more progress done on that one. And then this one here, this was a new start last year, Nora Corbett Bluebell. I've made quite a bit of progress on her, and I believe this is something I could finish in 2023, get the beading and the cry neck. I still have to do her wings and above her head with the beautiful bluebells, but she's coming along, so pretty. Love it. I still need to do the back stitching of the skin on this one, but I'll get back to it really soon. Bluebell, my pixie. And then this is the reindeer that I started. This is Blitzen by Nora Corbett. So I started this in December, and I typically start a new reindeer every December and then plan to finish it come July. You know, Christmas in July, I usually like to finish it up. So I'm excited to get back to this one as well. Beautiful colors. There's some back stitching I need to do and adding all of those beautiful gems. Really fun. Here we go, there's Blitzen. And then this is the last work in progress that I have to share with you. This one is Mirabilia Rapunzel. This was my January 1st start of 2023. Very excited. Oh, I've had this one in my collection a long time. This one, Stargazer. I want to think there was another one that I still have to get started on, but these ones have been in my collection for a long time, and I really typically would normally just pick up one Mirabilia, stitch on it for 3 or 4 months, maybe finish it, and then move on to the next one. But last year, I was like, I kitted them all up. Let's start them all and get going on them. Why not? Really fun. So Rapunzel, I mean, I think I was drawn to this design because of the braid. I have long brown hair. I used to have really, really long brown hair, and I usually braided it every day. So I was drawn to Rapunzel. I want to share with you where I am so far. Brand new start. Rapunzel, I started her right in the middle of the design and kind of made my way down a little bit using some of the darker teal colors, and then made my way up over to the shoulder, stitched her skin and her face, got some of the details in her face done, her lips, her eyes. I think they turned out amazing. So pretty. I was actually really surprised how much black is in this design. When you look at the picture, you see a lot of brown. You don't see a lot of 310 in there, but it does call for 2 skeins of 310, which surprised me. But then when I got to her face and started to do her hair, like this is all black right in here. Just starting to start the brown and come back down. But yeah, it's gonna be amazing. There's brown and some golden colors in her hair. So many beautiful beads. Oh, there's, I haven't ever stitched anything that has bugle beads before, but there's some in her hair, like all through her braid and down are gonna be these beautiful purpley, oh, they're gorgeous, bugle beads. There's also some really pretty flowers in her hair. I wonder if you can see those. Yeah, some pretty purple, pinky flowers. Lots of beads, lots of cry neck. Look at these colors, you guys. Amazing, so pretty. Cry neck, I've never used a color like this one before. It's 153V. Look at that. Ooh, that looks fun. Goldy color, green. Those are her cry neck colors. So pretty. So I'm excited about this new start. But this is my the last one that my last work in progress to show you today. But I thought it would actually be kind of fun to go through just kind of see a little bit of what is coming in 2023. So do you want to see what I kind of have planned for, like it's loose, but it's, you know, what is coming in 2023. I have some patterns that I would like to kit up. This is my last big Mirabilia that I really wanted to stitch. This one, it like called to me. I still need to get fabric, but this is Shakespeare's Fairies by Nora Corbett. Every time I saw this design, and still do, you know, stitchers on Instagram stitching this. Oh, it just kills me. I want to get this one started. I'm looking for the perfect fabric. I think it's 32 count Laurel linen, which I've never stitched on before, that color, but it's gorgeous. I'm going to think about it. You know, I want to spend a little more time thinking about what kind of fabric to use on this one. I was really inspired by Lori. She's the Sharky Stitcher on Flosstube, and her channel, I mean, she has into so many different types of designs, but a lot of them are mermaids, and she uses the most amazing fabric choices that are full of, you know, maybe opalescent and multiple colors in her fabric. And I'm just like watching her. My girls were watching the channel with me over the holidays, and they were like, Mom, how come you don't ever stitch on anything like that? I'm like, I know, I need a little more fun in my life. I wonder, could this call for a darker opalescent? I don't know, maybe, but I'm feeling really inspired by Lori and making some, you know, different decisions on what kind of fabric to make. So I'll think about it, but this is definitely something that I need to kit up and I still need fabric for, so we'll see. Shakespeare's Fairies is so pretty. Oh, so good. I have another Teresa Wensler here. This one is the Storyteller. I would love to get this up. I would love to start this one. So maybe in 2023. So good. That dragon is everything. I love it. Love the colors. This one, I was really hoping that this would be my January 1st start this year, but I still need fabric. I'm not ready yet. I still got to pull the colors. This is Jane Hopkins, 1875. Oh, I need to stitch this. This is so good. This is Hands Across the Sea. I've never done one of their patterns before, so I'm excited to give this a try. I've had a look through the pattern and it's stunning. The colors in here, the way that it's laid out, I think it's going to be super easy to stitch. So just a lot of stitching. It's easy to stitch, but there's a lot of stitching. Those flowers in there. I love that part though. I love the blocks of stitches. It's going to be good. The thing that fell out here is a little card that came with the design. It's like, you know, what you would put on the back of your piece when you're finished and when you have it framed. So it has like who stitched this, when it was started, what linen did you use, any modifications that you did. And then on the back, it's got all the colors. That's so cool. So I'm excited about this one. I really was hoping that this would be my January 1st start, but I need fabric. So we'll see when we get this one started. We need thread. But love it, love that design. And then this one I've talked about before. This is Little Birds by Blackbird Design. I want to stitch this so badly. Blackbird. Oh, the colors in here are amazing. Oh my gosh, the house is in there. This is so good. It's so pretty. Little alphabet, not too big. You know, I'm not really, I don't mind a little bit of alphabet, but I don't want it to be like all alphabet. So this one just has the perfect amount. It's got the alphabet in there and the name and the date. Oh, this is so good. So pretty. Don't you agree? This is a good one. So I'd love to start this year. And I've also recently printed off, I think I talked about this in my last video, by Christie, Sarcy Girl, the 2020 Pandemic Sampler. So I'm excited to let you know that I have purchased all the DMC that I'm going to use to stitch this, but I still need to find fabric. I thought maybe I had a piece that would work for this, but it's too small. So I'm going to keep searching, but I would love to start that one. And I printed off also Grimm's Garden by Sarcy Girl. Yep, maybe Halloween. We'll start that one. And then I've had this for a little while, and I think I have the right fabric that I would like to stitch it on. This is Wizard of Fire by Black Swan Designs. Do you remember me showing this one to you? Oh, see the dragon? This is so cool. It's so wild. I've never stitched anything like this before. But the fabric that I have in here is a blue. This is a Rolanda fabric that I've had in my stash for a long time, and I think it's 36 count. This is the only thing that's holding me back from starting this one, is it's 36 count, and this calls for beads. So I'm curious, is this gonna work? What I did notice, I think, is that the beads that are used in this design are petite, so that might be in my favor. So maybe that's a new start in 2023. We'll see. But I would love to get going on this one. Really, really fun. Maggie, Kitschy Whips. She started this one this year, and I want to join her. I want to stitch it with her. So yeah, there we go. Wizard Fire. So here's another one that I was hoping to start this year. This is Nora Corbett Gigi. I love this design. I'm not going to start it though until I finish Luna, the other witch, Bewitching Pixie. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to starting this one next. Love the broom, the black cat, all the things. So I'm excited about that one. I also thought I have 4 other reindeer left in the collection of the Couriers, Christmas Eve Couriers. So I have 4 left to do. I'm only going to pick one per year, but this one is Comet. I think I might stitch that one this year. We'll see. This one is Cupid. So good. And this one is Dancer. And last but not least, because this one's my favorite, Rudolph. It's going to be the last one I stitch. I love this set. Love it. Love it. So good. And then this is kind of crazy. I have another pattern here. This one is Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow. I don't know. I have, you know, Halloween at Hawk Run is so big. I don't know if I should start this one, but I have the pattern. And I could start those adorable pumpkins up top and stitch a house. That would be fun to get this one started. So we'll see. We'll see where 2023 takes me. That's from my collection, but there could be more throughout the year. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for joining my very first Flosstube of 2023. I hope you enjoyed the projects that you saw today. I had a lot of fun sharing them with you all. And yeah, all the best. Happy New Year to you all. And we'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.